to talk about, certain things that have made me become this person that I am today. And we're just going to get talking about that so people can understand a little bit more about me and, how I've become this great person. So I'm going to share a little bit about the principles that I used for me to being the person that I am today. Right? Big shout out to Docs of Glory on Instagram. So we're both live on Instagram and Facebook. And we're going to be sharing my top 10 success principles. And wherever you're at, make sure you share, tell somebody to come on board so that they can hear a little bit about, what it is exactly that I did for me to be the person that I am. So whoever's online, for people who are going to come on, please do type along so that people who do come along can actually begin to benefit and see exactly what we're going on about. So George Billionaire today is going to be talking about his 10 top success principles. Big shout out to everybody on Facebook and Instagram. We're both live at the same time. And I'm going to be talking about my top 10 success principles, right? My top 10 success principles. And I'm going to try and break it down a little bit by little bit. But I promise you, if you apply these things, they will definitely change your life. Don't just be somebody who watches this video and just be like, okay, yeah, whatever. This guy's just talking a lot. But these are proven facts. I've learned from so many people and I applied these same things. And these same things have made me become the person that I am today. So big shout out to everybody on Facebook and Instagram. I see all those waves, everybody was coming online. Big shout out to you. I salute you. And we're going to take it away. So number one, the greatest secret to all entrepreneurs and everybody who wants to get ahead in life. The greatest secret, if you want to go somewhere, it's simple. As simple as this. The greatest secret to getting ahead is getting started. The greatest secret to getting ahead is to get started. You may have the most eloquent, most elaborate excuses of why you're not doing something, but the greatest way to get ahead is to get started. Stop wondering about all these excuses and reasons why you're not doing whatever you want to do, and simply just get started. Number one, get started. Out of my top 10 success principles, if somebody can just type as we go ahead so others can catch on. The greatest way to getting ahead is getting started. Number two, which you will see in my life and a lot of other successful people who've made it in life, they have this characteristic and they do this one thing. If ever you're going to be successful in any industry that you are in, you have to be passionate. Be crazily passionate about what you do. You need to sleep it, talk it, make sure everywhere you go, you're obsessed with it. Because whatever you love, in return will love you back. Whatever you love and you do, people are going to identify you with that thing that you're passionate about. And wherever your heart is, there too is your treasure. There too is your treasure. I'm hearing somebody saying the video is paused on Instagram. If we're back online, please just show me some thumbs up. We're both live on Facebook and Instagram. And right. So the passion, you gotta be passionate. Let me see them Instagram family telling me that the video is back online. Are we back on? If we're back on Instagram, somebody tell me we're back online. Right? You got to be passionate. When I think about passion, I think about people like Steve Jobs. He was crazy in love with what he does. Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, Bill Gates, Serena Williams. These are people, if you look at their lives, they are passionate. They love what they do. So if you're going to be a history maker, if you're going to be somebody who's going to be remembered, you have to be passionate about what you want to do. Number three on my top 10 success principles. Number three. I always talk about this, and this is what's going to get you ahead from all the other competition and everybody else in life. If you do this simple 5-letter word and you follow the abbreviations, and this word is focus, FOCUS, which I abbreviate as follow one course until success. You might be an entrepreneur, you might be out of high school, you might be thinking, what do I want to do in life? And you don't know. But the greatest thing to do something that gives you tangible results is to focus. Follow one course until success. Do one thing so well that people know you by that thing. I always give an example, like the people I spoke about, they're passionate about. They have focused in their trade. When I say Oprah Winfrey, you think about the Oprah Winfrey Show. If I say Michael Jackson, you see a hip hop singer. If I mention Alibaba, you think of Jack Ma. If I mention Strive Masiwa, you will immediately see Econet. I don't know about you and where you're at, but if you want to be remembered, if you want to be that person who stands out in your industry, you have to focus. Do not use 1 liter of water to water several plants. Rather focus on that one plant until that one plant grows. There's so much more growth that you can have and get when you just use that focus technique to get you ahead. Number 4, I want somebody to be writing down all these points. Number 1, get started. Number 2, be passionate. Number 3, focus. Follow one course until success. Number 4, one of my favorites, and this is something that I encourage all of you to do. Number 4, I encourage everybody to do this. I'm always amazed at how many times my cell phone applications, I use a Samsung phone, and every other day it's updating the applications, it's updating the software. After a month, 2, it updates, the cameras better, the applications are easier, etc. When was the last time you updated this, your mental software? When you fail to update your mental software, you are not going to be able to keep up to date and up to par with current events. Get this correctly. The world we're living in right now is moving at a very fast pace. If you don't update yourself to actually understanding that, wow, social media is the new thing. Wow, I gotta make sure that I use the information that I get to better my life in regards to cooking or being a hairdresser or being a tech guru or whatever it is that you find yourself wanting to do. When you learn more, you will earn more. Let me say that again. When you learn more, you will earn more, especially when you learn more about what you're passionate, what you focus on. Get that correctly. The things you're passionate about, you need to learn more. There's so many people I'm seeing here, motivational speakers, people who write books, people who are into different trades. When you invest more time in that specific thing, you begin to learn more, and you will be different from everybody else, because when everybody else is sleeping or watching series or whatever, you are updating your software with tangible things which have to do with your trade. Therefore, update your mental software with the things that you love to do, and I can guarantee you, you will be ahead of all your other competitors, and you will be ahead of everybody. Learn more and you earn more. Number 5. Learn more, earn more. Number 4. Number 5. Number 5. Somebody's saying the network is jealous. That's on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, come to Facebook. If you're on Instagram, go to Facebook on George Billionaire Facebook page, and we can continue the conversation there. Right? If you're on Instagram, come to Facebook. Number 5, one of the most important things that I've ever done in my life, which has helped me become this person that I am, and that is that of a simple thing called mentorship. If you're having a problem on Instagram, come through to Facebook. My Facebook people, are we good? Is everything happening? Show me those love and like buttons if you're getting me live and direct and you're not having any network glitches. Number 5, mentorship. Right? Mentorship is of paramount importance if you want to be somebody who's going to be remembered. You have to have some form of mentorship in your life. The moment you think you know it all, and the moment you think that, I don't need to, learn from anybody else. I can tell you, every single person who is successful in life learned from somebody else. They didn't achieve every single thing by themselves. When we look at the Bible, Jesus, he had disciples that he had to assist him to fulfill his purpose and mandate. He could have done it by himself, but he had to surround himself with people who had certain expertise which he didn't have. Same with you in business. When you want to become an accounting guru, surround yourself with people who are in that field. If you want to be a successful businessman, surround yourself with people who are successful in business, who have been in business longer than you. The moment you think you know it all and you think you can Google every single thing that you want to learn or know, you're missing the concept of getting a mentor tell you. A mentor is not your friend. A mentor is not somebody who you can just, get information from. But a mentor is somebody who you also need to sacrifice and make time and, serve them so that you can learn from them. Most of the most amazing lessons I've learned from my mentors is not what they told me. It's the life that they live, how they operate their businesses. I learned more not from what they told me, but just sitting in their great presence and actually learning. If you keep talking, you cannot learn. You need to open your ears and learn from those who've gone before you. If there's nothing more irritating than you going to your mentor's office and there's nothing more irritating than going to your mentor's office and you talking a lot. Don't talk a lot in the presence of people who you're trying to learn from, unless they ask. But be somebody who wants to absorb and be observant how they treat their staff, how they work, their principles, their rituals, the habits that have made them become this successful person. And that, I can guarantee you, will change your life. Number 5, mentorship. Number 6, and this is important, these are my top 10 success principles that I have used and applied for me to being where I am today. And if you use these, I can guarantee you they will